Howdy, partners. This is Ice and C. Remember, I said I'll hate you for it. Bringing you another 1 versus 1 Dawn of War 2 ranked commentary. Uh, okay. Well, I mean, I just got done recording the fan game with Gravely, and I had a blast with that. But I won't talk too much about that in this video because if you want to see it and hear about it, go watch the fan game. Um, I basically got in my new external hard drive, and that means I'm going to be able to do a ton more recording. I'm going to be able to do like 4 or 5 videos at a time. I might not get to put all of those up at the exact same time, maybe 1 or 2 every night, assuming I'm not busy. But I will at least have the content easily handy to produce and put up on YouTube. So expect a ton more videos from me. It is a Seagate external hard drive, and I absolutely love it. It's actually really good and works very, very well so far. I have no problems with it whatsoever. And we are playing against a ELDAR player, and his name is Farseer Forever, so I can expect him to be playing with the Farseer and having a little bit of initial lag. That's my fault. Right now I am editing a video, getting it ready to be saved and put up on YouTube, and also I am recording at the same time while playing this game. So a little rough on my computer, not too bad considering. Usually it gets a lot better as the game goes on. Yeah. So, not really much to say quite yet. Nothing's really happened other than, just capturing the points. I, of course, went ahead and captured that one. I probably should have sent my scouts with my tactical marines. Would have made a lot more sense than sending them with my force commander, but we'll make something happen. So, and I can see over there his guardians, and since I'm feeling like, I'm going to be able to protect this side a lot better, and that may not be true, but I can at least force him back, and he's got the Farseer, of course, and the Farseer not really that good at all in terms of melee. So our tactical marines should be able to deal with this. No, we're going to go ahead and get on out of there before we take a loss. So again, good thing that I went ahead and got the node up over here, because as you can see, I was actually able to defend that side fairly well. Still lost a model. That's a drag. And I don't think I'll actually be able to capture this point, but I will be able to decap it for sure. Hopefully he knows that he can stop me easily from capturing that requisition point. Definitely does not want me to actually take it from him, because that is his natural requisition point, and that okay, so I just got a free requisition point I probably should not have gotten. I'm kind of surprised not to see Banshees. A lot of ELDAR players really love to get that early Banshee squad, and our scouts just, ouch, taking a real beating. And we're going to send Diomedes over here, battle cry, and he retreats prematurely. Really did not need to retreat right there. He could have done a lot more damage if he had just kited my force commander around. And here you see he brings out the Shrieking Cannon, Completely forgot the name there. Totally didn't see me click it to find out what the name was. And we're going to go ahead and respond by getting Assault Marines. We should have gotten them a lot earlier, but we did not because we actually kind of screwed up, took a lot of model losses, and that put us pretty far behind as far as requisition goes. But he's going to force my force commander off. I just realized how silly that sounded. And you can see him trying to set up there, and I am trying to come around the side here and just be an absolute turd for this Shuriken squad. I'm going to come over here and just... Oh, no, 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 X button. Oh, too late. Oh, well. And I'm going to actually just be a jerk and go ahead and capture this, because right now the more power that I can get the earlier on will help me all the more. And that's something you got to remember versus ELDAR, is having that early power lead is, like, I wouldn't say it was super crucial, but it makes your game a lot easier. We're going to go ahead and jump in on these guys. And Guardians, pretty bad at melee. Who am I kidding? They're really bad at melee. In comparison to Tactical Marines, of course. Generally why they use the sprint ability that they get and their grenades to help keep keep melee units off of them. And away from them as well. I mean, same difference. You know, you achieve roughly the same thing. And we're going to go ahead and revive Diomedes. And we have no, we didn't. And we took a model loss too, so not really worth it there. And we're going to go ahead and queue up for the Sergeant. And you know, against ELDAR, especially if they have Banshees, that Sergeant is just absolutely necessary, giving you the what's it called, merciless strike, knocking down the enemy units, and also doing damage to every model that it hits, and also giving you that extra model with a power weapon that ignores armor. And as you know, ELDAR have really no armor with which to speak of, which is why, you know, you could just shoot them, and they just take so much damage. And I think that's like an immolation or something? I'm really not sure what that was. I don't play against enough ELDAR players to really know what that is. And you can see that over there I've done a pretty good amount of damage to his power. And you can see he didn't really spend much money on any power and whatnot, so no doubt he is probably somewhere in Tier 2, and a common strategy for ELDAR in Tier 2 is to go for Wraith Lords versus the Space Marines. And Wraith Lords, if they go unchecked, they are absolutely just dangerous. And you can see he's trying to suppress me there, and that didn't work out too well for him. Assault Marines being very good against things that really can't fight back against them in melee. And he's going to go and lose that squad. Don't really know what he was trying to achieve there, but in the end I guess it doesn't really matter. And over here Diomedes found himself hacking away at that power. I really should be paying more attention to him. And he's going to try and set up. I'm going to be like, lol, nope. and then I'm going to run away. Shrieking Cannon's having an incredibly fast setup time. Gotta be very careful. And yep, there's that Wraith Lord. So we got our Dreadnought out on the way, and Dreadnoughts, the difference between the Dreadnought and the Wraith Lord, they cost exactly the same. They move at the exact same speed. They both do splash damage, but the Dreadnought has more damage in melee, and I think they have the exact same HP too. Not sure. Yep, 1200. But the Dreadnought does additional damage in melee compared to the Wraith Lord, and I think it's like 20 some odd more damage. But the Wraith Lord's advantage is he can get a add-on that does not diminish his combat ability and can punch through armor really easily. So something to keep in mind if you're an ELDAR player. You know, I dislike ELDAR. I don't want you guys to lose all the time. But we're going to go ahead and get the Power Fist, the Artificer Armor, and the Iron Halo. And the Force Commander is an incredible unit when it comes to dealing with armor, especially if it's a walker. Walkers tend not to be very quick, and they tend to sometimes they get, you know, they just mosh pit a lot. Did I say mosh pit? Tar pit. Sorry, I mean, you know what I meant. But yeah, they tend to tar pit very hard, and you know, you get stuck in there, and they get trapped. There's not really much they can do, and you can with the flesh over steel ability, you can just easily beat. Oh, and he's got 2 Wraith Lords, so we're gonna go ahead and back up, because 2 Wraith Lords versus 1 Dreadnought is not a good engagement in any way possible. You just cannot make it work. So, but because I see that he has invested so heavily into those Wraith Lords, now is a good time to get the las cannon. And you can see that, yes, I am giving up a lot of map control to him, and that is bad for me, but again, the alternative is much worse. I could just kind of try and face smash into him, and that will go nowhere near as well as it should. Or as I want it to, actually. Not nearly as much as it should, of course. So, but yeah, I saw his Shrieking Cannon somewhere. I don't know where it went. But with my Force Commander, the las cannon, and my Dreadnought, I should have a distinctive advantage while engaging him. And I see that he's got a single Guardian, and he just, you know, he was watching, so good job for him. And our Assault Marines are going to come over here and start capturing this. As you can see, he did not cap this point. He only decapped it. And I see there's a real good point to that, because he didn't want to stick around too long in one spot. And so very smart move on his part. And as you can see, there's a really good advantage that I've got right now with my positioning. Going to do this, flesh over steel. Oof, taking a lot of hurt. And we are going to Fist of the Emperor, or Emperor's Fist, I am not sure. And our Dreadnought is just going to kill this Wraith Lord. So, very good job on our part, but we are also probably going to lose our Dreadnought. And while we don't really want to do that, not really much we can do. I mean, because at least while he's out there, he can tank some hits, some shots, and you know, maybe make something happen. But Diomedes over here with his power fist, just power fisting away. He's gonna die, and unfortunately, he died. But overextending with his Wraith Lord here into my las cannon, not gonna work out for him. Yes! So we're very fortunate. And we lost our las cannon team, but you know what, at this point I really feel like they'd have been just a giant paperweight anyway, and you know, not really worth it. So you can see he brought out the Seer Council, which is very powerful. You know, they are very strong, and he's gonna get away with his Farseer. Boink. And you can see that Seer Council just absolutely wailing on me. Hurts. And they're going to retreat on out of there, which is going to mean that I'm going to have map control again, somewhat. Not really. I don't have very much map control at all. And I'm going to get suppressed. So we're going to trade directions. He's going to go that way. You're going to go that way. We're going to capture this. Scouts, good job. As you can see, he's trying to be a turd to my scouts. Not going to pan out for him. He's going to have to retreat or die, whichever. I am not hurt by either decision. Oh, scouts, bad direction, just bad. And they're going to get on out of there. So, something to keep in mind whenever you see that your units are, or whenever they're retreating, take note that they are, they actually gain speed as they retreat. I mean, you always have the problem with the enemy getting their sweeping advance, and that can always be a big issue. And you can see that these warp spiders just absolutely laying into me and being a jerk, or jerks. And that Seer Council just so powerful, man. Maybe take a model off of them or something. We're gonna retreat because... Oh, we did take a model off of him. And unfortunately, the kill sync, making him sit there for longer than he should have, taking more damage. And that's just that's a big pain. I don't like it. I'm going to give him the Veil of Time, and we're going to activate the Quickening. 3.1k. Oh, I think he's... Whoops. Wrong question. And our scout's getting hurt by that warp spider, or those warp spiders, not that warp spider. And I held off on the smite, did not want to whiff it because of his teleport. And over here you can see that he still has not rebuilt the the node on there. And you know, that's something you really want to kind of take into consideration is while it may cost you more requisition just to get it back, and they can easily just take it out again, it's a bit of a pain in the rear to actually oh geez, no, get out of there, Diomedes. Oh geez, why are you so slow on the retreat all the time? Boink. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like I turned this game into a point game. I did not want to do that at all. but it looks like that's kind of what ended up happening, and I don't know if it was really my fault for doing that. I mean, I feel like I had to grab back map control one way or another, or else I was going to end up losing pretty badly. And you can see right now he's trying to split up his army to capture the points back, because he does not want to get capped out of this game. Going to use a smite, get some initial damage off on that squad. And you can see, yeah, getting right on. Ah, it's the Avatar of Cain! Cain! Oh, jeez, this is gonna... What the... Oh, okay. Cain! So, not much we can do about that other than get our Dreadnought out and do as much damage as we possibly can. And this is something that he definitely needed to do. A very good idea on his part. And you can see that Seer Council just being immune to everything. Being as frustrating as they possibly can. Doing a very good job. He's a very good player. I like him. Very fun. So now we've got most of the points captured again, so I'm not worried about losing based on points. I just need to buy more time to deal with the Avatar of Cain. Ah, jeez! Cain, you are such a jerk. So, otherwise known as the Avatar. I know, sounds funny. But, yep. Our Dreadnought and Diomedes doing a stellar job of dealing with the Avatar. And I am loath to come up here and try and repair my Dreadnought, which I know I need to. Ouch. Ow, he stunned my Dread. And you can see, oh geez, he's got Wraith, Durr. But, ooh, wow. And we are going to retreat right on back, because no, run, stupid. Uh-oh. Bummer. That did not go as planned. So we are in a bit of trouble right now, if you could not tell. He's got the Avatar of Cain out on the field, and I just don't like the Avatar of Cain, because he is a very powerful and ultimate unit. Ah, jeez. Shoot. You, punch. And you can see I'm going for a Desperation Las Cannon. Using my assault jump. And watching out for... Is it a D cannon or is it Wraith Guard? D cannon. So he needs to be careful not to fire into his own units, which he did. And he's got 2 D cannons. And we are going to force melee with one of them, because that is what mean people do. Very, very mean people. And we are going to get the las cannon. Bummer! Oh, jeez. And we lost our librarian. Not doing good. Oh, jeez, the Avatar of Cain, just so good. Just doing so awesome in this game. And we could very, very well lose this game. Very, very easily lose this game. So, but we are going to try. Oh, geez. And we are going to lose our assault Marines. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. I don't know. I can't tell. Jeez. We are so behind right here. And we are going to try and hold on to these capture points. Control points. So that is all we got. Yeah, we lost our scouts. And this is just this sucks. Oh Jesus, no. Ah! We're going to set up and fire back at him. Because you know what, Kane, you are a turd. I don't like you. And we are not going to decap this in time. So, GG, well played. I had a lot of fun playing with that guy. He did a very, very good job. Definitely showing me how late game ELDAR should be played, and definitely doing a lot, you know, a lot better in that game, I thought, you know, than I thought I was going to. So, and yeah, so me and him about roughly same skilled, but you know, he just played out a lot of his stuff just a little bit better than mine, and that's what gave him the winning edge. You doing everything right where I was kind of just doing everything kind of weird. So he definitely did have a very different play style. I'm used to seeing banshees. But I guess, you know, it really worked out for him in the end because those guardians definitely able to get around, do their job, capture stuff, and even deal some damage, get out before they take any real losses. So, alright, that's pretty much all I got to say about that game. If you liked this, or if you liked this game or this video, leave a like. If you know, you'd like to leave me a comment, go ahead. I'd love to hear from you. Please do. And if you love the videos and you'd like to see more of them, please subscribe. And I'd love to, you know, I'd love to have you as another subscriber. Yep. That's all I got to say. This is Ice and C. Remember how it said, or I'll hate you for it, and I will catch you guys later.